Okay, here it is, April 29th, 2022. Construction company said they were going to start work on April 18th, 2022 to rework this barrier wall, seawall, whatever they want to call it. And this is what they've done in those 2 weeks. They put up a brand new barrier fence to keep people from using their backyards, because the old one is degrading from sun. And it looks like they pulled some panels out, which makes no sense to me, because that just disrupts the soil more. To me, it would make more sense just to cut them down to the grade, but what do I know? Oh, and also they put a boom around the sewer so that no clean water or dirty water can come into the big canal. I don't know why, but there it is. And that's pretty much the extent of what they've done for the last 2 weeks. Yep, if you need a seawall put in, Seacoast, or I'll have to find out what the name is. I think it's Seacoast Construction. I wouldn't call them, but this is who's doing this work. Stop by Harborview in Newport Richey to find out how well it looks. Yes, Harborview Mobile Manor is the name of the park, and it's managed by a company called LifeStyle Properties. That's one of their properties that they put in maybe 3 years ago. Brand new unit. Look how close they put it to the water. And we'll see how close we get to it. Lots of backyard space. Looks like a fence comes right to the wall, right to the bottom of the unit. And yes, this is getting to be an old unit, so it's falling apart already. I've noticed up in the eave, some of the sidings come off. 2 or 3 years. That's the kind of work you get from LifeStyle Properties. They own the place, and somebody rents it. So this property here, right next door, they took down the tree for some reason to put the wall in back 2 years ago. And the wall was about 4 feet inland. And I guess it worked the way they wanted it to. All the dirt eroded away, and now the seawall is a seawall. As lovely as it looks. Yeah, well, it's a amateur production. What do you expect? Anyway, if you've been following the videos, parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll notice not much has changed in the last 2 years, except they put these poles in. Supposedly that's where the new seawall is going to go. They were put in back around Christmas time. That's almost 5 months ago. And from earlier episodes, you may remember that piece of wall just sitting there in the guy's yard, as well as that one. Now that's almost 2 years that people have been just letting that sit in their backyard, and the landscapers have been cutting the grass around it, and the grass underneath has been dying. But if you park your car in the wrong place here, it'll get towed. they have their priorities. Well, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camera away before it doesn't work anymore. But as you can see, nothing much has happened since September of 2020.